Okay, at this point we're moving over to the farmers to get some point. A round of applause to them at the club.
Yes, good day, Mr. Chairman, impartial panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debater, fellow teachers, pupils, students, ladies and gentlemen. Standing here before you is Michael Savior by name, a great farmer, and a teacher as well. I am here to oppose the motion which says that doctors are more valuable than farmers. To start with, it will interest you to know that farmers are people who cultivate crops and rear animals for human consumption. That is the first point you should take note of. And to justify the fact that farmers are better than doctors, I want us to know today that the first occupation on earth was actually farming.
Yes.
When God created Adam, the first duty assigned to Adam was the dressing of the garden. That makes Adam a farmer. God, in his infinite knowledge, knew that without farmers, there wouldn't have been a life. So he started by creating a farmer. What makes something essential is its ability to exist before every other. The fact that a farmer existed before a doctor is a point that a farmer is far better than a doctor. Point number 2. Without farm produce, there wouldn't have been anything called drugs today. All drugs are produced from farm products, whether you like it or not. That is point number 2. What makes a doctor is his ability to administer drugs to the sick ones. In a situation where there is no drugs, there can never be a doctor. And the production process of a drug is traceable to a farmer. That indefinitely makes a farmer more valuable than a doctor. That is point number 2. Point number 3, I want to ask the audience, if you have ever been to the hospital for treatment, the first thing a doctor will ask you, have you eaten? Have you eaten? Now, if you have not eaten, the doctor has nothing to do. The doctor will refer you back first to go and seek the service of a farmer, which is the production of food. And without that food, the doctor cannot do anything. That is so important. How valuable a farmer is. I want us to look at this question today. Assuming I present before you in a table a fried rice with turkey and drugs and ask you which will you choose. Now, I want to ask us, how many of us can survive for 60 days without food? And do you know that some people can survive a year without drugs? Nobody can do without a farmer. But I've seen people do without a doctor. The fact that drugs itself started from the production of farm produce, then I want you to know that there are many people who don't seek the service of a medical practitioner. They can get it from herbs without going to see the doctor. That tells you how important the farmer is. Then again, I want you to know that the importance, for the sake of time, the importance of food cannot be overemphasized. Yes, if you consume food, you stand the chance to gain what we call protein. You talk about your cells, I guess our doctor is aware. You talk about cells that are damaged. To get those cells repaired, you need the consumption of food, proteinous foods, and of course meat to get it. And all these things comes from the farmer. Then what about zinc? You get it from consumption of meat. What about iron? You get it from consumption of meat. All these things are traceable to the farmer. Well, with this little point of mine, I want to trust that my co-debater is not convinced without reservation that farmers are far better off than doctors.
I'm feeling.
Yes, that's the better one. That is it. Now see, yeah,